Okay, so we got one more story, and I thought we would save it the best for last. And of course, I'm talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be released in a couple of weeks, and it's going to make a lot of money. And it's going to kick off our summer season and the spoiler cast here on the channel. So, guys, if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. You'll be getting all the spoiler cast for free. All of that being said, um, deadline just came out today, and the tracking for this is big. It's very big, and it's $130 million. So, Disney, Marvel Studios, Guardians of the Galaxy landed on tracking today before its summer season launch on Friday, May 5th, and it's looking like a $130 million domestic start. That's lower than the $145.5 million stateside opening of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which also kicked off the summer. And distribution sources specify that the campaign for Guardians 3 hasn't really fired up to its full potential. Hence, there's nothing to worry about. The highest domestic opening for a Marvel movie post pandemic belongs to Sony's Spider Man No Way Home at $260 million. After that, it's Doctor Strange, The Multiverse of Madness, which started last summer off at $187.4 million. That said, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was tracking lower than the first choice compared to Guardians 2, though strong among the under 25 crowd. Director James Gunn, who now runs everything at DC along with Peter Safran, and cast in interviews have mentioned that the threequel will be darker, focusing on the origin story of Rocket Raccoon. There's also a different Gamora from another timeline. This version fell in love with Peter Quill. In addition, there's potentially a calmer Nebula thanks to Daddy Thanos being gone. The bad guy is a high evolutionary who is responsible for experimenting on Rocket. On Wednesday, May 3rd, there's an IMAX only marathon of all three Guardians movies, and tickets will be going on sale. Through two movies, the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise has grossed more than $1.6 billion. The first Guardians in 2004 made $333 million domestic and $773 million worldwide. Guardians 2 did $389 million in domestic and finished at $863.7 worldwide. Okay, let's talk about it real quick. This is good. This is really good. I think that if they haven't ramped up the campaign yet, and don't forget, guys, it's only April, only the middle of April. This has another 2 weeks. I think that, next week, once CinemaCon hits, and that, things are going to really start to go well. And you're going to see more TV spots, and I would probably suggest you're going to see one more trailer. That's just me. All of that being said, I can't wait for this movie. As I said, it's going to be kicking off the season, and I think it's going to do really well. I think it's going to do really, really well, and this is going to be one of three films to really have to win first 2 weeks. So you're going to have this on March 5th or May 5th rather, and then it's going to win the 12th, and then I think you're going to have Fast 10 win on the 19th. But this is going to be huge. I will be kind of shocked if it does less than Multiverse of Madness, though. If it's tracking at 130, and don't forget, take out the 2 days for Mario, and that made right around $140 million. And that was the 30th largest opening of all time. So I think, and by the way, Super Mario finished just $2 million behind Guardians 2. I expect this to make just as much as Guardians 2 opening weekend, and probably just as much as, or very close to Guardians of the Galaxy, the original, because this is the final one. This is the final time we're going to get to see all these characters together. This is going to be the final time that James Gunn is going to be directing for Marvel, a lot of other things. If you go back and look at the last 4 films for Marvel, They're always front loaded. They've averaged $156 million. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that it's going to make more than Multiverse of Madness, $187 million? You think it's going to make less? Give me your predictions down in the comment section. I'm curious. And I will get back to everybody.